Welcome to the Slouch Theory. Oh, Slouch Theory. Slouching. Slouching.
You. What up, y'all? What's good? Y'all living good? I hope so. I hope you're doing good, y'all. I feel mad, like, islandy right now. I feel like I'm on an island, like, but not a Caribbean island. I feel like I'm on like an African island. I know that's a whole continent. I know it's a whole entire continent, but I don't know the names of any islands over there, unfortunately, at the moment, due to my lack of education on islands in Africa. However, I was listening to some music from Africa, and you know what? I'm gonna find a guy. I got the song from Manu Dibango. Manu Dibango. You know what's fucked up about what just happened here? I sound like a jackass, and I'm being sincere. I'm fully aware that I sound like a jackass, although I'm being sincere. I genuinely like this guy's music, and I genuinely was listening to a song that made me feel as though I was on an island, feeling quite nice and breezy on the continent of Africa, likely somewhere with a nice island. I don't know a place. If you know a place, tell me the place. And then next time, when I'm listening to the music and I'm feeling a little high and I'm feeling a little good, I'll be like, yo, I feel like I'm on an island and fill in the blank. Bow. Bang, biddy, bing, bong. But yes, that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is the next episode of A Slouch Theory. This episode features part 2 of my guy, my man, Harry Terjanian. I was trying to do the thing, you dig, but it's like the game show host guy. I was trying to make the game show host guy voice, but I feel like I kind of had it, and then it kind of slipped away. Like I had it though, and then it kind of just slipped away. So then, I ain't have it no more. But what we do have is part 2 of Harry Terjanian. I don't know. Maybe I did it that time, but you let me know. Rate, subscribe, review. Go tell our friend and tell that guy for tell our next person, and tell that person for tell our next person, and then tell she for tell our next person, and then tell that person for tell our next person. And hear me, I say no, you can't rough me up. Hear me, I say no, you can't tough me up. No bull book. All right, this has nothing to do with the episode that's about to be played. So fight me, son. What you gonna do, B? Huh? That also has nothing to do with the episode that's about to be played. But y'all know that, which is why y'all keep listening. Cause I'm mad random, and man, one of these days, yo, pal, right in the kisser. That's not even what I was gonna say when I said one of these days, but then when my mind said one of these days, and then I registered that I said one of these days, the next thing I thought of was pal, right in the kisser. But that also has nothing to do with this episode that's about to be played. So the only thing I could say that got something to do with the episode that's about to be played is that it's part 2 of Harry Terjanian, and y'all should rate, and y'all should subscribe, and y'all should review, and y'all should tell a friend and tell a friend to tell another friend, and go to andredthompson.com, and go ahead and follow me on Andre D. Thompson or at Andre D. Thompson, and you spell Andre D. Thompson the way the motherfuckers spell it, man. It's Andre, the letter D, and Thompson, bro. girl, woman, sir, madam, grandma, grandpa, whomever, if you hear the name Andre D. Thompson and go, I wonder how that's spelled, I kind of feel like I should be allowed to call you a jackass. At least a little bit once. Like one time I should get a free you get to call me a jackass and I can't say nothing about it. Like I feel like I should get one of those off rip just for free, just one, because it's the first name is I think highly common, way too common. Just extremely fucking common. Like wildly common, okay? Massively common name. 5 letters, okay? Super fucking common. Built-in nickname. And the nickname of the super fucking common nickname is also wildly fucking super common. So, and that's only a 3-letter nickname, okay? And massively famous already before I'm even doing what I'm doing. So, bow, wow, 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 okay? So, you're already fucking in the park, dude. Then the next thing you gotta type is the letter D. That if you can't look at your keyboard, right, and see the letter D, and then take your fucking finger, whichever one you like, thumb, index, ring, middle, pinky, whatever the fuck shits you want, your toe, dude, your fucking toe. You take that thing, that piece of skin, and you contact whatever you're using, whether it's a keyboard or on a physical, thing, or it's like a QWERTY keyboard that's on like a fucking screen, a touch screen situation, or you got like a fucking remote and you're using the damn directional pad that they know is extremely freaking annoying, and you got to hit the go over and over. You got to hit left 500 times and then press OK, and then hit right 500 times and then press OK. Or you're using a damn controller, right? But the controller, you got to use you press A and go over, and then press B and then go over there. It's annoying. I don't know, whatever the fuck. I would like an easier, more efficient way to type sometimes. But listen, also, the next thing you can spell is the last name, which I feel is highly fucking common, okay? These aren't the names that I was destined. I have no idea. I do not know what the fuck I'm saying, but I know what the fuck I'm saying because I feel it. It's very easy to type in, okay? Although I also, one time in my life, misspelled my own last name. Now, is that here nor there? I've never used that term before, and I feel as though I used it incorrectly just now because I think it is here and there, because that's very on topic. The SATs, I was under a lot of pressure. I don't know if I was ready for the pressure yet. That was the big leagues. People was asking me a lot of fucking questions. Big ass thick book was in front of me, and it wasn't like a cool book, and it had like a lot of judgment in that book. I don't know. That fucking SAT thing took me for a ringer. Wow. I remember it, buddy. I saw the math questions and the shit looked like the Matrix, dude. I fucking thought I was looking at like fucking the Matrix numbers when the shit go green and you see all the different digits spinning mad fucking fast. That's what it felt like when I was watching this shit, when I was taking a damn test. Whew, the SATs stressed your boy out. Stressed. I felt like Fallon was less pressure than the SATs, man. Everybody was smiling at me and high-fiving me. They gave me food. They were like, dude, you're fucking awesome, man. You want some stuff? And I was like, hell yeah. SATs was like, fucking sit down, you piece of shit. Here's your stinking fucking pencil. If you need another one, I'll kill you. And I was like, wow, how am I going to pass in these conditions? Okay? So, I understand maybe if you can't spell Thompson, because I also left the P out. It was one time. I got my life together afterwards, man. The rest of my days, I spelled it rather easy. Okay, Thompson. It is not Tomson. Okay, fine. Fuck. English is wild. Okay, I give you that. The first Andre makes sense, although it could be spelled Andre because on, but Andre. I don't fuck it. Damn. I started this extremely confidently. However, I do know that everybody in America or on Earth, because of how England works, they were everywhere, knows how to spell Andre, the letter D, Thompson. You do not have to spell VTHE and then the spell letter. I'm not gonna spell letter. You know I can spell letter. Fucking fine. I'll spell letter LETTER and then put D. No. Put Andre D Thompson and then hit the fucking enter key and click shit that has my fucking face on it, man. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shout out to all the new subscribers and listeners and downloaders and good folks over there over at your place where you live, at your address, your zip code. You're awesome. Yeah, shit. Now, this had nothing to do with the goddamn episode. Andre D. Thompson, Slouch Theory, Harry Terjanian, episode part 2, Tink to Dose. Shit. I really don't think that I would have as many social media platforms as I do, and I don't think that I would be on them as frequently as I do.
I think I would probably still scroll a lot because of my ADD, but I don't think I would be itching to make as much content. No, without a doubt, if it wasn't for being in the business.
Even the scrolling thing, I'm trying to stop myself from, like, I'm trying to better gear my relationship with technology. Because I feel as though, like, the new way to live and be productive is more so your relationship with technology. Like when they talk about wearable technology or like technology and humans being cohesive, or like living as one, and like having unibody suits, like technology be a part of your skin and in your fabric of your being and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it as more so like how you relate to actual technology, like how one person views and sees their iPhone is what makes the outcome for that person.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely relates. I mean, to how you use it. I want to do. The irony is, I would get more work done on the social media if I didn't have to deal with social media. So like sometimes I'll do a thing where I have to go post something and then I'll go to Instagram and then
you start looking at shit.
I see a dog, you know, they got a dog catching a frisbee,
yeah,
jumping from one building to the other, and I go, God damn. And then
that's me on Twitter. When I go on Twitter and I try to go, let me go think of some tweets to go say some funny shit, and then I'm scrolling and shit trying to like see something to trigger off a thought. And then through my scrolling, you see a titty here, and then you click the titty, and then that titty leads to some other shit, and then now you in 4 hours deep hole of just freakdom on Twitter. And it's like, how did I end up here?
I didn't write one joke.
Write jokes 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it'll eat up a lot of time. But so somebody was like,
man.
But we've always done that, right?
It's
so
garbage.
Like before computers, before the internet, anyway. Like we weren't any more productive. We were just scrolling through TV. We were finding excuses to waste our time doing that. I remember being a kid just going from channel 2 all the way to channel 99 because that's all I had.
But I feel like depending on what the stimulus is, determines on the impact. You know what I mean? Like, all right, say a person who has an addictive personality and they only have access to weed.
Right.
It's not far. It can't get too bad for them because of what they have access to. But if that same person has access to opium,
got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Now
for me,
all of a sudden it could get different because
dude,
now look what this.
I'm glad when I was a kid I didn't have YouTube, that it wasn't around.
Thank God I didn't have Twitter when I was a kid.
I wouldn't have gotten anything done. Well, first of all,
I'd have beat the skin off my dick.
If you were a kid and you had Twitter, you'd probably have a lot of scrubbing to do because those kids now that have been on.
What is it about kids born after 95 and saying nigga and kike and chink and all kind of, what the fuck happened to everybody? Why all of them keep going? Yeah, when I was 13, I went through a phase where I hated everybody Mexican.
I mean, you're talking about white people mostly.
To be fair, when I was in 6th grade, I didn't like gays.
That would have been problematic for you now.
I
for
was
sure.
not about
You were
seeing
home.
nobody.
Well, you're also Jamaican too.
I was.
I mean,
If I was seeing two
it's
dudes
in your blood.
kiss, if I was seeing two girls kiss, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and change the channel. Nothing about me had the feeling of fucking stop. Like I didn't get that shit. But I did get the, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Like I thought it was my cue to go.
Yeah.
The second I seen two women start kissing or two dudes kiss, I'm like, y'all trying to tell me to leave? Okay, I gotta go. Like that's how I took it.
Jeez, that's so funny. You're like, well, this is not my scene, man. Excuse me.
I gotta go. But now
if you don't mind me, I'll get my hat and I'll be on my way.
Yeah, now it's like what I don't even give a shit.
Well, I'm lucky that I grew up with my parents being pretty tolerant. My dad's never used any of those words. Like literally, I can say I've never heard him use those words once. So I don't even have that.
My daddy used all kinds of words. Was every word. My dad a dictionary, my good brother.
Really?
Every word.
Really? Damn.
I get my cursing ability from my family for damn
my
sure.
Dad cursed, but I'm just saying,
like, Jamaicans have different ways, like Batiman and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where it's kind of implied, but it's not in, I guess, in the English language.
It's not kind of implied. If you really know
the term, right?
It's literally saying booty man. That's that's what it means. It's the literal translation of booty man. It's just a nigga that's
and today there's somebody
very fond of butts.
Whose rap name is probably Booty Man.
Yo, that reminds me of this. You ever seen that clip of the dude that be in prison talking about if I won't see your booty or some shit like that?
Is the one from the Scared Straight ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were great. I don't even know if you could do those programs anymore. I thought those were great.
Yo,
Scared Straight, if people don't remember it, was they take like 6th grade school kids who thought they were big and tough, I guess, or whatever, and then they just bring them into a jail, and then a bunch of angry inmates would just
yell at them and spit in their face. Be like, go ahead, bitch, put your finger in my pocket.
Yeah. A lot of
you gonna be my bitch in jail. Put your fingers in my pocket. I want 2 fingers in my pocket right now and walk behind me, bitch. Put your shirt up. They be making them do all kind of weirdo shit. Tie my shoelaces, motherfucker. It's like,
to the point where I'm like, is that really what goes down in jail? God damn.
He's 12. I understand he's rude to his mom, but take it easy.
You gotta scare him straight.
They scared of shit. I'll be scared through the TV. I don't know how there was kids in the scared straight shit that was popping shit in jail. And I remember watching Scared Straight from home being like, how are you still gangster?
I don't know, man.
I would not, nigga, I'd be in my house on my couch fucking like, I'm gonna do my homework after watching this shit, nigga. I don't want no parts.
Take your shoes off, bitch.
It worked on me. I take my shoes off and I'm in the crib. I heard a nigga say, take your shoes off.
But isn't that ironic? Because that's how we get treated at the airport now. Take your shoes off, bitch.
Man, that whole... I
That's
have
only
a
in
problem
America,
with
by the way.
authority not truly being of authority.
Or
when I could tell, when I see like a fucking security guard that's 125 pounds, 5'4", and I could tell that like don't nigga, when you ask me to do something, don't tell me shit. If I'm in the way, you should be like, sir, can you please?
Right.
Because you're not security. You are not security. You need, thank God y'all got remotes and backup and dogs and guns and because something. you aren't.
You're not stopping anybody. I remember Adrienne Appalucci had that joke about, she goes, I call, like one time I called the cops and these 2 female officers showed up and she was like, damn, I could have done this myself. There's no reason for 3 of us to get beat up.
I remember, I ain't do this joke in man long. I had a joke about like everybody, like pretty much talking about if you was to order, get movers and then 2 women show up, you're gonna have an attitude. You eat because you didn't order movers, you ordered somebody to watch you move.
Oh.
Because I remember working on the moving truck. None of the moving companies have women in them.
Right. Women don't
Women,
generally
there
don't
are
want to do
women
that
truckers.
job.
There are women truckers that
Yeah.
do long haul trucking, but they
Yeah.
usually do the two-stop style where they're transporting a trailer load of goods to
So you
this
drop the
location.
trailer off,
Yeah, and then you
they
drop the
finish
trailer
route.
off,
Yeah.
and then you go. But
Yeah.
moving truckers, we put the furniture in the bitch, and
Yeah,
then
you gotta do the
we
moving
take the
too.
furniture out across the country.
Oh, jeez.
So you
You
be
gotta-
in Pittsburgh at 6 a.m. and you got to dig through the fucking 43,000 foot cubic inch trailer and pick up a sofa and walk over 3 chairs, and nigga, it's you doing that shit. You do
Jeez,
not
yeah.
want 3 Stacys showing up at your
No.
house.
No, but neither do they. They don't want it. That's why
2
women aren't in
Stacys and
that.
a Rebecca talking about I'm here to move your furniture. Bitch,
I
you
like
gonna
that it's-
die if you try to
I'm
get your side of the
Stacy
couch.
B and she's Stacy R. That's the
Yeah,
way
like
we
nah,
tell.
son. I need 2 niggas named Cedric. I need
See,
2.
That's funny because that's how you think about it. I think about it. I need 3 Guatemalan guys because that's where I come from. That's how
Yeah,
we get
that
our moving
too.
guys.
I don't give a fuck where they from, but I'm gonna need some testosterone in this because
So
I'm not
I
trying
used-
to assist you. If
I
you
used-
get, I don't want to help. If I
Right,
if
yeah.
I paid, I don't want to
Yeah, I
help
don't-
you.
The whole point of paying was that I don't have to feel
I don't
involved,
wanna
and I don't need
assist
the
you,
guilt.
bro.
Also, as a dude, you don't want to see the guilt. It's in you sometimes, where you're like,
When you see the
just
girl,
lifted a heavy box.
I don't want to help her.
You got to mansplain her form. You're like,
I don't
hey,
want
you're
to
gonna.
have to help. I'm like, oh, you
You
gonna
don't want to
blow your back out,
mansplain.
girl?
You're gonna blow. Yeah, you're gonna tear an ACL that way. You're not
Oh,
lifted with your knees at all. That's
I don't
all
want to
back.
help. Give me 4 Caribbean niggas that I don't got to talk to. I don't care if there's a language barrier or whatever.
And they
will
can
take
smoke the
care of
entire
it.
time too. I don't
These
even
niggas
mind
will
it.
be smoking. That's so true about movers. Got a whole cigarette in his mouth through moving your furniture through your house.
I just
But he
never
not
saw him.
asking for help though.
He didn't ask for help.
That's what I want. I want when
I
you
got
come
no-
move my shit, I don't gotta assist you.
But there's just certain jobs women don't want to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I used to work in the rail yard, and we had 0 women working there, right? None. You're allowed to apply. There's no
Yeah.
there's no
They're
women.
just not
but
interested
women
in applying.
were because it's and I don't blame them. But every once in a while we'd get a female trucker would come through, and so that would be like the talk of the office because we do these long shifts, especially during the holiday season. So every once in a while, like, oh, you should have seen the girl who was here this afternoon. She was hot. I'm like, was she like regular hot
Was she
or
hot
rail yard
or
hot?
she trucker hot?
Like she regular hot? Like what was she? She was like
That
a
is
7.
true.
Like
That's
real
how-
life
that's the same
7 or
thing for
rail yard
comedy.
7? Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Where it's
Exactly.
like-
Same thing.
You comedy hot versus hot.
Yeah. Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
comedy
Like
hot,
me,
you're like-
I'm aware of my stature. I've been in rooms where this is like elite model agency or what fucking Wilhelmina
Oh, when you go
models.
out when you go out for like photo shoots. And
Yeah,
things like that.
and
Right.
I'm aware of, even if I was to play the attractive guy in a movie, I'm not sexy. I'm funny. I fuck sexy up every time I try.
Oh, really?
I don't have sexy in me. I'm gonna do something goofy. That's the thing. Like, I'm gonna physically make a face. I can't help but be goofy.
You don't think you could help Stella get her groove back or whatever?
If I
one of those?
do, I'm gonna end up having that bitch fucking doing a Tootsie Roll. She gonna be laughing. I don't know how to like woo. I can't fucking do the shoulders for a bit. I'm not doing
See,
that.
that's so strange to me. That's the easy part.
I'm
You
so
gotta-
goofy. I'm gonna do something that's going to make you laugh. Let me try to strip tease for my shorty. At
Oh,
some
boy.
point, Harry, I'm gonna do
can't
something
do it
so
seriously?
dumb that ain't nothing sexy happening no more. It's just funny now.
Yeah, you take your shirt, drag it between your legs and your crotch, like
Yeah,
the
and I
thing, but
start
do
doing.
it-
I'm gonna make like
for
a
too
seesaw
long.
sound or something by accident because that's
Yeah.
what I am. I don't know, bro. It's different.
I get that. See, the irony is that being a fat guy, like almost my entire adult life, I've probably been asked to do just as much nudity as like a hot chick gets to do as far as casting goes. Like, it's weird because you get so out
Wow.
of shape that you get ironic nudity.
Oh,
I had to turn down a
shit.
lot of ironic nudity that I didn't want to do,
Wow.
including wearing a diaper one time as a baby. They wanted me to be a baby, and I got into a fight with my manager because I go, all right, if this part is for a guy in a diaper, I don't want to do it. Right. And they go, no. It just says adult man baby. It's just not a baby in it. And in my head, I'm like, how else are you going to dress? How else are you going to
Yeah,
show
how
that
you
I'm a
gonna
baby?
convey the message?
And then I get the script and it says man in adult diaper. And I go, what the fuck did I just say? I said I didn't want to
Damn.
do. They're like, oh, no, we'll fix it. So the compromise that I wore a onesie as a baby in a onesie or whatever. I like, all right. I'm like, that's fine. I get it. It's goofy. And then I had to fight with them because it was for a pickle commercial. So I had to fight. I had to fight with them to get my fucking pickle money. I had to
a pickle commercial.
Yeah. It was like a weird dream sequence for a pickle commercial. And I had to shake down my manager to get where the fuck is my pickle money, man?
Damn.
It's one of the few successful jobs. That never saw the light of day. It's so weird how much shit they shoot.
I know you happy about that.
Yeah.
I know you nobody want to see. You didn't want to see nobody see you in the onesie for the pickle commercial.
Oh, jeez. If here's the thing, you'll do it if it's Super Bowl. It's either like if
I'm gonna do mad money.
I want this to be seen by billions.
Yeah.
But if it's only going to be seen by 10,000, you know that 100 of those are going to be your friends for some reason. That's all the way it works.
Like I've definitely done. There's one commercial that I think of that every time I see it, I'm like, oh man, I would tease myself about this one.
Oh, which one is that?
I did a commercial for Coney Island.
Okay. And Coney Island, like as a tourism thing.
Yeah, for when they called it Luna Park.
Oh, geez. Okay.
They try to change the name because they got white people moving in the neighborhood now. So now it ain't Coney Island. It's Luna Park.
Coney Island. Oh boy, I didn't even see this one.
On the sidewalk. It's pizza and nice stuff.
Well, Coney Island is it's a fun place to go, but it's not a safe place.
Well, they trying to change it, Harry. They getting white people now, man.
I guess. God,
well, this is before the pandemic. They was trying to change the marketing.
I didn't even know about this.
One scene of me on this goddamn roller coaster, and every time I see it, I'm like, damn, son, you look stupid as shit. I got my dumbass face just smiling, going down the roller coaster, all happy. I'm like, you look dumb, man. Fucking stupid ass face.
Every once in a while, you'll see one of your friends. Like I remember seeing Eric Rivera used to get teased because he was doing like stand-up comedy in a General insurance commercial.
That's funny.
For the General.
That's funny. I think I just seen Giulio Gallerati in a General insurance commercial.
You know what's weird about the General? That started out as bootleg, and then they got Shaq, and now they're like they're doing legit commercials.
Yeah, I think they even made a commercial about that where they were like, the other guys from the NBA talk show were like, man, I thought the General was some bullshit, and Shaq was like, nah, son, I'm trying to tell you, it's been legit.
The General is legit. It's legit.
Like, oh fuck, I don't know.
Shaquille O'Neal might have the most personality with the least amount of energy, and I say this as a compliment because he has legitimate personality, but I've never seen him ramp it up past the 5 energy-wise.
That is true, but you know what? Also, I think it's like that because he does not have to.
I guess, yeah.
His fucking presence is so big. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to hear what the guy that's 7'9" has to say. Even if he whispers it, it's at a different resonance level. This nigga Adam's apple is on the 11th floor. So even if he whispers some shit, it sounds crazy.
He was just wrestled last week on AEW.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's not really doing shit. He's just being 7'9", walking around. And that's all you need him to do.
That's how he came out, by the way. He just came out in a tank top and like black sweatpants and his sneakers or whatever.
Comfortable.
That was his ring attire.
He was wearing them same sweatpants at home when he was like, oh shit, I got to be on TV in 20 minutes. Let me hurry up. And then they got down there, threw a tank top on him and threw him outside the ring. And that was it.
We got to get going.
Go be 7 foot. That's all I need you to do.
I love that show so much. I think Charles Barkley may be the naturally funniest human being.
When 40 points, 50 point going down, Draymond. Nigga never.
He's terrible at the highlights, but he's great.
You don't finish any of his sentences.
At shitting on people, though, he's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just shitting all over people. Like when they talked about Phoenix, he goes, "Oh man, everything's bad. Phoenix bad. Oh,
Phoenix bad."
They're just
The
bad. It
players
goes,
bad. They can't.
after after everybody left, after LeBron left and Chris Bosh left Miami, like they weren't playing. It was just fucking what's his name? He just retired too, and I'm forget Wade.
D Wade.
D Wade. And so he goes, poor D Wade. He's out there. He's like Michael Jackson playing with a bunch of Tito's. Oh, that
For the
is just,
pawns. With the
yeah,
pawns.
for the points. Oh, that's terrible.
Nah,
that's
son.
bad.
Him, like, all right, Kenny Smith he don't really do shit. He just there to agree. The white guy, shout out to Eagle for this. Eagle Witt got a joke talking about how the white dude, his only job is to tell the three niggas to chill out.
Ernie Johnson.
That's all Ernie do is to be like, all right, niggas, that's enough. Like,
Yeah, we got
his
sponsors.
only job is to tell the niggas to calm down for a minute.
See, but Kenny Smith though is what I don't like is that Kenny is the one who eggs Charles Barkley on. Like, so he'll ask like, "Hey Charles, how come you don't get your wife a watch or whatever? You never buy a woman a watch?" He goes, and then Charles goes, "Because there's a clock on the stove." You know, just shit like that. And Charles is the one who says it.
Because there's a clock on the stove.
Maybe the best thing I ever saw was the video of him talking about those big women in San Antonio. He goes, "They got some big old women down in San Antonio.
Big old women's in San Antonio.
Victoria, definitely a secret down there." I mean, he's just the funniest human being. I mean, who says that?
Son, that's mad funny. Victoria
definitely
is definitely a secret down there.
It's a great town. They just got some big old women down there.
They got some big old women's on there.
That's because they double fist them churros.
Yo, he's the funniest dude ever.
I mean, dude, did you watch him on Kimmel? You should see him on Kimmel. He was just really funny this week. Yeah. I'll send you the link. I don't even want to do the jokes because.
Wait, Charles Barkley was on Kimmel?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, I'll send that.
Damn,
clip over
that
to you.
reminded me of, and this is super has nothing to do with Kimmel. It's just mentioning Charles Barkley. I started thinking about his sneakers, and this was like 9th grade when they got the re-release, and I tried so fucking hard to get those Barkleys, bro.
What year would your 9th grade be that you did the re-release?
Damn, son.
This must have been one of the first re-releases.
So I graduated high school 2010. So 2006, 2005.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's when they first started doing re-releases, I think.
Actually they did re-releases before that because it just depends on what sneaker. Because Jordan's been getting fucking re-released forever, bro. I remember Jordans in in junior high, they had re-released Jordans.
Well, when you were in
junior high,
retired in 2003. Right? Something like that.
Yes,
When did he
and
retire?
they still had new editions of the ones.
Oh, really?
Jordan ones were the first one.
That I didn't know.
I remember having the black and the patent leather black and gold Jordan ones.
When did he retire here?
And them shits was like, oh my God. When I got those sneakers, I damn near kissed them. I probably did. It was a big deal when I had those.
So wait, so are those Nike Dunks, right? The Dunks, are those just the first generation Air Jordans that they just kept making them in different colors?
No, Nike Dunks already was out
before Jordan.
And then
Nike Dunks might be my favorite style of sneaker that ever existed, but also because I'm nostalgic for them.
So you fuck with the SBs?
What is SBs? See, I might not know.
Skateboard. They have Nike Dunk SB.
Oh, the
with the thicker lace, the thicker tongue, the fatter tongue on it.
Oh yeah, these look good. These SBs look good. But yeah, I like
you looking at them right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at them now.
The Nike SBs, bro.
Those I like, and I just like the new ones that they started. The high tops. What do you call those? The Nike. Fuck. They're like the canvas high tops that they have.
Blazer.
I don't even know what they're. Is it Nike Blazer?
Does it have like a super long check all the way?
The
up
Nike
to the
Blazer. Yeah. Look, Oh, those are incredible. Yeah, I gotta get a pair of those.
The Nike Blazers, right?
Yeah. See, I gotta.
Yeah. I remember those.
But I won't go. I'm like, because I was a kid, I didn't have any. My parents wouldn't let me be a sneakerhead.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me sneakers was for white people only.
It was only for white people.
Told you.
That's what my mom. Yeah, my mom. That's only for white people. Only white people do that. That's a true story, bro.
Only white people buy sneakers for $80, bro. What's your problem?
That's only white people do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. Like,
damn, what was the limit that if you asked your dad for an item over this price, he was flipping the fuck out on you?
it just depends on what the item was.
Okay.
Right?
Case by
So
case, case by case.
For sneakers, in his world, why would you pay more than $15 for a pair of sneakers?
15?
Because you could go to Payless.
Damn, son.
Or 20, maybe 20. 20.
Damn, son, $20.
But you know, my dad, I'm like, you get what you pay for. You'd buy them and they'd break down. Payless, I'm glad Payless went out of business, by the way.
I didn't even know Payless was out of business.
I think they are. Everyone I've seen is closed down. Payless should be out of business, bro. Payless shoes. Let me see if they're still open.
I don't know what Payless really does. What do Payless really do other than sell knockoff shoes, right?
Oh, we're back and things are about to get really interesting.
That's funny as shit. They heard you, bro.
Yeah, I swear to God, the description here on Payless.com. We're back and things are about to get really interesting.
And then at the end it says, fuck you, Harry.
Yeah. Watch this.
They about to sell some sneakers with a middle finger on your name or some shit.
I don't know. Are they like a retail store still? Or are they going to be online only? I'm not going to read this Wikipedia page. Who gives a shit?
Now you about to get into the rabbit hole of fucking Payless.
See, but I'll do that. I'm fascinated by that shit. I want to know, like
I don't blame you. I do the same things.
But Payless shoes is just like, man, they didn't make quality. They made terrible shoes. Like, I understand.
This is a personal thing you have with Payless because of your time spent there.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was only limited to Payless. I couldn't buy sneakers. Everybody else was wearing Nikes, and I got my balls broken.
You sound like you did time when you talk about Payless. Do you talk about it the same way a dude would talk about a prison sentence?
Because kids used to make fun of my sneakers. It was like one of those things. You didn't want to, when you were a kid, you didn't want any attention drawn to you at all.
Nah, I remember, you're not telling a lie, bro. I remember having the wrong pair of Air Force Ones. I thought I had Air Force Ones, but what I bought, I didn't buy them. My family bought it for me. They got me Nike Legends.
Nike Legends instead of Air Force Ones.
And Nike Legends look like Air Force Ones a little bit if you squint. And I wore my Nike Legends to school, and they was like, boy, what the fuck is on your feet?
Oh,
I was like, God. You're doing like my Air Forces. Yeah. I was young and mad Jamaican at the time. I was like, wait, you're doing like my Air Force. I was like, nigga, them shits is not Air Forces.
They're not Air Forces. Dude, at least you had some Nikes. I had like...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Your pops
put shoes on you.
Air McGregors or whatever.
You just wore shoes to school. That's
One time I had sneakers that had Velcro on them, and not like in a cool way. This was like sneakers that your grandpa would wear because they had Velcro on it. That's what I was playing soccer with in school.
Velcro. I don't trust no grown man with Velcro shoes on.
At least now they got some designs. I don't own a pair with Velcro on it.
I just hate hearing that sound. I fucking... Yeah. You about to take off your shoes to be an adult man and you hear the fuck that.
How about this? I'm not a guy who I will not wear. I keep saying, how about this?
Yo, check this out.
Yo, check. Yo, I'm just announcing my things.
You sound like a rapper.
I could just say these things. Yo,
Tribe Called Quest Harry.
I do not wear flip-flops, and I can't respect any man who wears flip-flops. Not at the beach. If you're at the beach, at the pool, I'll
allow it.
I'll allow it. But any other situation, to me, flip-flops say, I am not ready to meet any obstacles today. I'm not ready to fight. I'm not ready to run. I'm not even ready for puddles.
I agree with you. I do agree, and I understand it. But I'm in this mindset where I'm like, damn, I would love to be the dude who feels like that. Where I feel so secure in my day that I'm like, nigga, my toes is exposed. I don't even care about the safety of my feet. That's how secure I feel right now.
See, I don't know that exists to me. If you're out and about, that can't exist in the world.
It does. Clearly, these rich motherfuckers be having them toes out. Or
No,
they
they
just
have
be
the
feeling
toes
free.
out,
They
but
be
if
feeling young
shit
and
goes,
free. I don't know.
if the shit goes down, what are they gonna do? Like I said, you can't run because you can't run in flip flops. You can't fight anybody
But hold
in
on.
flip
Nah,
flops.
that's not true. You probably can. I'm black. I'm African.
Mhm.
If you remember watching Zulu,
Right? Do they
Papa
have
Zulu
flip
was
flops
like,
on, or
take
do
them
they have?
dirty ass shoes off my feet, son, so I could get busy.
Right, but that's
So
not flip
I'm
flops.
probably fine.
That's not flip
And
flops.
that's not
That's
flip
bare
flops.
feet.
But
That's bare
Harry,
feet.
you're Armenian. You a
That's
Sony
true.
Guts type of man. Your people love flip flops, man. Your people
There are a
love
lot of people out here that love flip
flip-flops.
flops. They do love
your
flip flops out here.
people are flip floppy ass people. Mine too. I come from they island people, bro. Ain't nothing. This sandals. We got a fucking resort named Sandals. Fuck that place. Actually, I fucking hate Sandals.
Really?
But
What?
because when you look at the commercial for the tourist shit, this
Yeah.
is all tourist commercials. They show white people in Jamaica having a fucking ball. And then they show all the black people in suits serving these white people in their own fucking country. Just can't. Blood clot. I'm so happy for the whites. I don't like it. I do
Wait,
not
the
like.
servants are happy too in the commercial?
Yeah, these niggas be big cheese smiles. Yeah, man. I don't like it. I
You know
do
what the
not like
fucked
the
up part
idea
is? You know what
of
the
you
fucked up?
flying your goof ass over there. And they got white people buying all kind of land in Jamaica. They don't like Jamaicans. They just taking, I don't know. I get
They like
upset.
the island. They like the tropical. Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
off. Stay out my damn country. You ain't doing nothing good in there. Stay out.
The irony is, I bet
Fucking
you they
stay in Tennessee. How about
they
that? Keep your white
cast
ass.
those black people in either New York or LA and then flew them into Jamaica. So it's not even like the Jamaicans got that acting work.
Yeah,
play
that's the
those.
thing too. It's just like, I know this is nothing but robbery. I know nobody from the land is benefiting from this, which is why I'm upset.
See, I can't watch any commercial in general, like even the racism aside, without thinking about like how they made this commercial, all the people that have auditioned for this commercial,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
how
The
excited.
other day I
like,
was singing the song for the number, the 877-393-4448.
right.
But
When you
that
told me they
whole
were
commercial was because Time Warner was trying to get Dominicans to buy cable. So they just made it mad
Specific
racist.
market.
They just made it
They went so
I was
over the
like,
top.
fucking Dimalo, buy cable, nigga. It's just
Playing conga drums, people
conga
dancing
drums.
in the street,
They had
women in halter
pastelitos
tops.
and all of that in the commercial, whatever the fuck. Dimalo, 877-393-4448.
They did everything but serve fried bananas in the thing.
Platanos, baby, for fucking Time Warner cable.
probably
Meanwhile,
got
they
it.
don't give a goddamn about nothing. They don't care. You're not gonna see none of the money. They don't give a fuck about you.
Do you remember Joey Gay had a joke? I don't know if you heard this joke. He goes, I don't like when Spanish people pretend to not speak, they don't speak English when it's convenient for them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
no
that's a
hablo
cool
inglés.
trick. I'll do
You
that
are my
shit too.
lawyer, Pablo. I
You're
dialed
my
1-800.
lawyer.
I called 1-800-Abogado for a reason.
You're my lawyer, Pablo. I mean, they do that where it's like you find yourself in a bit of a pickle, and one way to guarantee that you can get out is to be like, "Hey, buddy, language barrier. We don't even understand each other. Let's
You don't
let
understand.
bygones be bygones."
Here's the
And
thing
then
I'll do
Give up.
because
People give up out of frustration, so it works.
because I do not look or sound Hispanic, I will not tell anybody that I'm Hispanic until it comes up. So like anytime I start a new job or anything, like when I worked at that rail yard,
Yeah,
I kept the language thing to myself just so I could overhear people, just so I could hear all the kind of racist shit that goes on because they don't know
he
that
was
you're
doing spy work.
I would always do the spy work, and I like doing it both ways, but it doesn't work as much like when a Hispanic lady will curse you out at the supermarket and she's being a nasty bitch or whatever, and then I have to like I yell at her in Spanish to like that she's an awful human being.
So you can let her know I heard what you said.
Bitch, I heard what you said. That's fun. That's satisfying.
I mean, when it comes from you, I'm sure they get like a little bit of a shock, but it don't hit them hard. Like if I was to be like,
Right.
if I did that shit,
Yeah,
she gonna
definitely.
call home about that, nigga.
Definitely.
She's calling the mother country. She's like, can you believe that, nigga? I would fuck her day up with that one if I was to say it back.
El Negro.
I remember the first
And-
time I was out, not the first time, because I've been using this ever since I saw Rush Hour. Because
Hmm.
I was watching Rush Hour, and that's how I learned how to say thank you in Mandarin.
Oh, really?
Xie. Right? So I learned how to say, I learned how to say it from watching Rush Hour. And then I remember I ordered Chinese food, and I couldn't wait to fucking say thank you. I was ready to be gracious. And they was like, oh, you saw the lady go, oh, you know a little. You saw her face
She's
perk
so
up like,
excited.
oh, you a different type of nigga. You be paying attention.
That bought you 30 seconds of politeness from the
Yeah,
Chinese
son,
food
my sweet
restaurant.
tea was extra sweet. Fuck you mean? I said, shit.
Dude, once a year I'll go back and listen to Patrice O'Neill, his rant on Asian people in the Chinese restaurant.
Oh,
It's
on O&A?
YouTube. Yeah.
And they never say thank you and all of that to him. and
That
shit?
he does, they're not particularly nice to black people, and he lets them know, like, we're the entire fan base of this business, we're the entire
That's true.
customer base. Nobody buys more Chinese food than black people.
Chinese food and kung fu tapes.
Oh yeah,
Without
Whole
us,
market.
y'all do not have a business. The whites also, I don't know, but that's the thing. They don't, people from other races, everybody outside of black and white come to America and then they pick what sides they want to be on.
Mm.
You can meet a white version or a black version of any race. There's like a Chinese kid, and
Oh yeah,
he behaves like his name is Darnell Jackson. And it's like,
yeah. You
what
pick
the
the
fuck?
culture.
Or it'd be a same Chinese kid and he behaves like his name is Bill fucking Winthorpe. Like
the
the
other thing
whitest man. They just pick sides.
with the Asians, and I think Chinese in particular, when they come in and they have kids here, they use American names. Like they will name the kid Rich or Ricky.
But they
And
never use American black names. How come I never met
Yeah.
a Chinese girl named Tatiana?
No, you're right. That's true.
What? Why? Why not? Not one Chinese brother named Darnell or Trevor. Where the fuck is Trevor Lee at? I want to
Trevor.
meet him.
Trevor, not Trevor.
Yeah,
You might get a Trevor.
And
You can get a
Darnell
Trevor.
Chu. Why the fuck
Darnell
I never
Chu.
met Darnell Chu?
Maybe the next generation, though. Maybe
Where
this
you at,
generation.
DC? I'm gonna call him
DC.
DC. DC, hit me up and stop
There-
fronting on your cousin, nigga. You
there
see
was-
how my eyes look?
There was a wrestler.
Related.
He was American, but he went by. He started doing this gimmick. He called himself Jimmy Wang Yang. So he was a Chinese redneck. And obviously, I mean, he's from this country, so he spoke perfect English. He's an American, but it's just funny.
Jimmy
'cause
Wang Yang.
He just.
That's mad funny.
I gotta send you pictures of Jimmy Wang
Jimmy
Yang.
Wang Yang. That sounds like a funny porn star. Like at the
Jimmy
end, he
Wang
point
Yang.
at the camera or something. Like
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Jimmy Wang
Yeehaw.
Yang. I just
Jimmy
yanked your
Wang Yang.
bitch or
Says
something.
Yeehaw and Konnichiwa.
Yeehaw and
And
konnichiwa.
I don't know if he did that or not, but
Wow. Oh, I thought that was real.
no, I just came up with that. Maybe he did, I don't know.
that sounded legit.
Oh, but he was a good wrestler too. But
Damn,
McMahon didn't know what
son.
to do with him, so he got rid of him.
Yang.
Jimmy Wang
Jimmy
Yang.
Wang Yang.
I mean, it's not as good as Long Dong Silver. That's maybe one of the greatest.
Long Dong
porn
Silver
names.
is wild.
Long Dong
Long
Silver.
Dong Silver is the funniest shit.
I wonder if he's
Damn,
still
son.
alive.
How come? What the fuck? Jimmy Wang Yang, Long Dong Silver. That reminds me of Rudy Ray Moore. People with three names is cool.
Rudy Ray Moore is a great name. You know that
Legend.
So here's the thing with either serial killers or people who are assassins like John Wayne Gacy.
Oh shit.
Like the media calls them John Wayne Gacy. Nobody calls him that. Like James Earl Ray or
Yeah.
whatever. It's the media that uses the entire three names. So it's not like the guy was going through his town as James Earl Ray. He was just James Ray type of thing. Lee Oswald, not Lee Harvey Oswald, but the media will always use the middle name for some reason.
Well, fuck
Anytime
that. Because I'm a
notorious.
part of the three name gang, except I don't be murdering.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but they wouldn't
I don't
do
be
Andre
doing
D.
that.
Thompson because that's too cool and fun. They're trying to make it as cold as possible. So they wouldn't.
If my name was like Andre James Thompson, that nigga be killing people.
Right.
Andre James Thompson got a couple bodies right now. Y'all got to get Andre J.
That should be preceded with, if you or anyone you know is aware of the whereabouts of Andre James Thompson.
James Thompson is a dirty motherfucker. Don't trust him whatsoever. He wear overalls and he got a lot of like shoes that got Velcro bottoms on it. Don't trust nobody like that.
Velcro
I'm telling you, if you hear shh, you a creep, nigga. I hate that sound.
It's not great.
Like a Velcro belt would make me not want to have sex no more.
Well, I've never worn a Velcro belt.
If I was to take over Shorty belt and hear the stitching, be like, you know what? I don't want this. I'm gonna get me a pie, bitch. You gave me an attitude. I'm so upset. I need to eat something to make me better. Cause I heard shh when I was about to take off your drawer. I'm not with it. I hate the sound of Velcro.
So Long Dong Silver, born in London, England, by the way. This is where my ADD kicks in. I was like, is he still alive? Silver. He supposedly is still alive, but they don't even have his real name on Wikipedia. That's how secretive his thing is.
That's dope though, because you really don't need a real name if you got a name that's Long Dong Silver, nigga. That should be on your ID and passport. That's the coolest shit ever. Well, somebody should have to, like, when you in the restaurant and your seat's ready, they should be like Long Dong. Like,
Long Dong Silver, table for Long Dong Silver.
Table for Long Dong Silver. Like that needs to be
at the airport. Paging Long Dong Silver.
Paging Long Dong Silver. That needs to be in everything. I support that. That's funny as shit to me.
Long Dong Silver.
Long Dong Silver. And Jimmy Wang Yang. Them shits. That is greatness. I'm Harry. I'm happy. I'm Harry.
I'm Harry.
I'm trying to say I'm happy you told me that. And I said, I'm Harry.
Shit, yeah. Let me send you fucking Jimmy Wang
Long
Yang. I'll look it up.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
I'll send it after.
They don't even make people that think of names like that no goddamn more.
It's hard
in
to
order
find a
to
reason
think of
to
those
do it.
names, you have to have done coke or at least sold a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like you had an 8-ball and was like, I need to change my life. And then you sold it.
Or dabble. Or so you're saying you need to be one of my brothers.
Yeah, one of your brothers. I know your brothers got some stories, nigga. Your brothers got all kind of good stories.
Yeah, both of them were used to be in the game, but one of them turned his life around and the other one's a fucking idiot who actually used my youngest brother. This is how stupid he is. In the middle of a fight that we all got in, he just goes, I run these streets.
That's hilarious.
And I just started, I was like, oh, you didn't, come on, bro, really?
That's great.
You run the streets.
He tried to pull street cred on civilians.
It's suburban New Jersey, bro. We're not in the streets anymore.
That's
he never
funny.
grew up in this. At least me and my brother, we were born in Queens. We grew up in Jersey City. There's some of that. We're not pretending to be gangsters. This motherfucker grew up completely in the suburbs. We'd made it out by that point.
That's
he's
funny.
The one who's trying to run these streets. I'm like, oh, you hack.
That is funny. That's true.
I run these streets.
Damn, son.
I run the streets of Cliffside Park.
Nothing to do with it. He had nothing to do with it.
Dude, he had nothing to do with the street life at all. At all. I mean, but dude, this was
Did he have cable?
Cable? Of course he had cable. We're the ones who grew up without cable.
Maybe that's what it was. That nigga was watching The Wire and all kind of shit and got carried away.
Dude, this is 2020. I'm not talking about when we were kids. This was a couple months ago. He said that to me when we were in a fight.
In his early 30s, and he's like, fuck that. I'm a whole gangster.
He's in his mid-20s, I think. So I guess he could.
Oh, younger than me.
He's younger than you, yeah.
And he's like, I'm in these streets, bro.
I run these streets. And I had to stop from laughing in his face.
Why would you stop from laughing in his face, though? That's
I was
exactly
also so angry. I was also so angry at the same time because of the other crazy shit he was doing. So it was a middle of like I was trying to stop a fist fight from my other brother who already threw him down the stairs one time.
See, but that's what he needed to see that.
It is.
If in his moment of, because he was using that as his moment of like, I'm going to give them my truth. And then if he did that and your immediate response was, ha! It would do something to him.
Maybe. He's so dumb, nothing does anything to him. He's a lost cause. He needs to really.
You ever got beat up real bad?
Yeah.
Like somebody fucking
Yes.
fixing shit.
Yes, somebody robbed him from drugs that he was robbing from somebody else,
Ooh.
and somebody. Yeah.
Also, your brother is a type that wants to be a part of the lifestyle, but is just not good at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, and he is a part of the lifestyle, but he's just not good at it. He's dumb.
That's the worst, to be a gangster that don't nobody want to gangster. If everybody's looking at you like, hey, nigga, go to school. Cause like if everybody looking at you like, son, this not for you. Go get a job.
Listen, it's no different than any other activity or sport. We know plenty of comedians where we're like, hey, man, don't hit that stage again.
Yeah, this not what you hit.
Not for you. But why would that be any
son.
different than the drug game? You know, why would that be? There's people who are lousy drug dealers. Not all of them are going to be good.
Absolutely. Like, that's the thing about knowing yourself. I'm fully aware of me, and I know I could not be no drug dealer.
Right.
I will give people bail money. I will feel guilt, especially because I know the type of drugs that I would be inclined to sell. I'm gonna sell friendly shit. I'm selling weed, mushrooms, and LSD. I'm gonna sell nothing but friendly stuff.
See, already you're on the wrong track to be a drug dealer. You can't limit your supply
of strong arming nobody. I'm not.
You got to be willing to steal people's prosthetic legs and.
I'm gonna be like, can you give me my shit back, please?
And that's
I'm gonna say something wrong. You can't say please at a drug deal.
Right. Like, hey,
I'm gonna walk in all chipper. That's another thing. I'm gonna walk into the drug deal spot with my like Andre attitude, like, hey, what up, guys? And they're like, nigga, there's a gun on the table. What are you doing?
Yo, he's got to be a cop. He's too happy. Like, he's too comfortable.
One time I tried to buy drugs, and this nigga, he was dead ass asking me. He's like, yo, you a cop? You know, you got to tell me if you a cop, right? And I'm like,
which
damn.
Is not true, by the way.
It's not true, but you know,
yeah.
It just made me feel bad that he thought that I was undercover. Like,
damn.
I made me like, damn, what is it about me that makes you think
you're just too positive to be a drug addict? Not drug addict, a drug dealer rather.
Yeah, I couldn't do that part, man. I could definitely operate a dispensary. You want me to be I can legally operate some shit because that way there's receipts and there's like return policies and shit like that. I could do that, but you want me to pistol whip somebody's mother? I'm not pistol whipping nobody's mama, nigga. I'm not doing it.
Organizing
I'm gonna go see somebody's
invoices.
mom and be like, hey, Mrs. Jackson, can you please talk to your son? I can't hit no old lady. You crazy?
Right. You got to pistol whip somebody's grandma?
Nah, son. Nah, like Biggie said, I'm gonna shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. Fuck a tussle. I'm not doing that. I see your daughter, I'm gonna help her across the street and be like, tell your daddy to give me my shit.
But Biggie was being nice. He goes, I'm gonna shoot her in the calf muscle.
Man. I ain't got it in me. I want to see the girl do like a kickflip or something. She might dance. What if she dance? I ain't gonna fuck up her ballerina dreams, son. I'm shooting the calf muscle because the daddy a drug addict.
Thinking too much, bro.
You see, I'm not cut out for this. I care about the girl playing soccer. I don't want to fucking shoot Gabby Douglas in her fucking calf muscle. I'm going to shoot baby Gabby Douglas in her calf muscle. I can't do that. I feel guilty and I don't even sell drugs. This is a hypothetical and I feel bad now.
You feel guilty talking about it.
I feel bad about baby Gabby right now and I ain't even done nothing.
It didn't even happen.
Nobody owes you no money. I'm in the right line of work. Nah, son. Yo, Harry, I think we solved a lot of problems today.
I think so. I think we got down to a lot of technological problems, emotional issues.
If anything, if Kamala and Biden fucked this up, I say we run.
We couldn't do any worse.
That's what I'm saying. I definitely give niggas $1,400, no problem.
Yeah. Well, the fact that we got to fight for that. Meanwhile, I think in Canada or in Germany, or whatever, everyone's getting $2,000 a month. It
seems as though every other country is like, you part Americans, and then we like, please, I need to eat.
Yeah.
That every other country is like, my country been giving me money since whatever the fuck, and we over here begging, pleading.
Yeah, that's how it works, bro. That's the difference. That's the whole thing. That's the difference. It's no different than medical or health insurance. We got to get the fuck out of here, Andre. We got to go to England.
You know what? I'm not against going to England, but I don't like the whole thing about I can't pop shit about the Queen. I like popping shit. I don't like the idea that I can't say nothing about her. Nothing.
I don't
Not
know,
even
they
her
do it.
brother. Look at that weird ass lizard nigga. I can't say nothing about him. That's not even fair, bro.
Well, I don't
They're
know.
like very make fun of, like they're
Make
made
funnable.
to, like they look a little funny and you're supposed to tease them.
And they do make fun of him over there. They have shows and stuff where they make fun of him.
Yeah, but like it's supposed to be like, cutesy make fun of.
Not you guys are part of the bloodline that had the entire empire that enslaved much of the world.
Earth. Yeah,
Right.
I can't be like, yeah, I remember when y'all tried to fuck over Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that. Oh, my bad. That didn't happen. Oh, my fault.
They controlled it for a long time.
And I'm supposed to be like, oh, long, whatever the fuck, the queen. Man, bitch.
Yeah, but $2,000
Give
a
Jamaica
month.
their
would
money
you
back.
trade
How about that,
Give
ho?
Jamaica.
I don't, man, I am so tired of whites acting like they did not do all this stealing. Give me my shit.
I mean, there's a paper trail. It's hard to deny it. It's all
Fuck a
there.
paper trail. Them niggas got the artifacts. They got somebody's whole uncle in a fucking English museum right now.
Yeah.
There's a whole black man in a museum, and they like, nah, we found him here. That's ours.
found
And it's
him.
like,
That's
no.
And the
That nigga's from
bobsled.
Ghana.
Give back that bobsled too. That Jamaican bobsled you
Yeah,
guys
give it
sold.
back. Give me my shit. Give me my shit.
See, I
Yo.
think we solved another problem, Andre.
All right. Anything you want to promote, my good man?
Just you can promote the podcast we both do, Man School 202.
Hell yeah.
Which it's very similar to this, but sex advice. So we get down to those problems. We help men with their sexual and dating problems. And just all my social media at Harry Terjanian. That's where you can see all my comedy and some wrestling stuff. And yeah, that's where I'm at.
Hell yeah. And y'all already know. Yeah, feel me? Yo, check this out. My name is Andre D. Thompson, Slouch Theory. And we got rapper ass Harry today. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's my
Shout
name
out
too,
to
rapper
y'all.
ass Harry.
Rapper ass
That's where I
Harry.
go at.
Good looking. This is Slouch Theory, yo. Later.